Commonly asked questions. Can I touch Ribond? Yes, after it is wetted with resin. Before it is wetted with resin, use metal instruments to manipulate the Ribond. It takes no coordination to remove the Ribond from its packaging with tweezers, cut it, and wet it with resin. Once it's wetted, you can touch the Ribond with your fingers or latex gloves. What do I wet the Ribond with? Wet the Ribond with an unfilled bonding resin that does not contain a dentin primer or acid etchant. These added chemical components will have an adverse effect on the cured resin if not thoroughly evaporated from the wetted Ribond. A list of suitable resins for wetting the Ribond can be found at our website, www.ribond.com. Go to Products and then click on Resins. When I use Ribond, it moves out of place when I adapt it. Like packing retraction cord, it is important to adapt the Ribond without displacing the Ribond that has already been placed into the composite resin. While holding the adapted piece of Ribond against the tooth with your finger, place the unadapted Ribond into the interproximal contact with an instrument. This is shown well in the instructions for making a periodontal splint. How does the Ribond cure? Just like any fiber-reinforced resin structure such as a boat hull or tennis racket, the fibers do not cure. It is the resin that cures. The resin provides the stiffness and resists compressive forces. The fibers provide resistance to tensile forces and stop crack propagation. What kind of fibers are these? Ribond is made from ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene fibers, the same kinds of fibers that are used to make bulletproof vests. Why can't I cut the Ribond with the scissors that I already have? Ribond fibers are so abrasion resistant and so fracture tough that they are used for making bulletproof vests. When the Ribond is cut, it is important to always have a clean cut without leaving any stray uncut fibers. Most scissors simply cannot cut the Ribond, or if they do cut it, they leave stray uncut fibers. The advantage of Ribond's fracture tough fibers is that, unlike brittle glass fibers, it is extremely unlikely that the Ribond fibers will break during clinical use. The disadvantage is that the material is difficult to cut and most scissors will not cut the Ribond. How strong is the Ribond prosthesis? Structures fail where they are weakest, not where they are strongest. The most likely mode of failure of a Ribond prosthesis is debonding or wearing away of the covering layer of the composite over a long period of time. Can Ribond be polished? No, fibers do not polish. Polishing fibers means cutting the fibers, and just like a mountain climbing rope, it defeats the purpose of using fibers as a fiber reinforcement if we were to cut them. To make a smooth and comfortable Ribond prosthesis for the patient, cover the Ribond with flowable composite. How does Ribond compare to other fiber reinforcements? Ribond is the most manageable and the easiest to use. It is the most fracture tough, durable, and longest lasting. Unlike other fiber reinforcements, Ribond has an indefinite shelf life.